Welcome back to another episode of Cactus Core Plays Wright, Ace Attorney, surprisingly. My name is Bobby.
I'm Kevandre.
And
it wasn't a surprise. We told you exactly what was coming.
Hey, we said we were going to ask a Garrison.
We did not.
We did not. Because,
he would have told us to do it anyway.
Yeah, I would assume so. So, now we're at episode 5, Rise from the Ashes.
From what I understand, this one is
stuff.
Controversial.
Is it? Okay, so what's going on?
So, I've explained before that the original release on GBA in Japan was just the first 4 cases.
Right.
When these came to DS, they added this 5th episode. And I guess it kind of contradicts the future games slightly. There's a contradiction in there, so a lot of people consider it non-canon, but then later on, the other games also reference it, so it's kind of contentious. I specifically didn't look up any of the spoilers or anything, but I was just kind of looking to see if it was canon, to see if we needed to do it, and that's a hotly debated topic.
Which means, of course, we gotta.
At the end of the day, people say, yes, it's canon, it's just got some weird continuity shit in the future. Which I think even they said that in the HD version that we're currently playing is fixed anyway.
Oh, okay.
So it's probably fine.
It'll probably be okay. But yeah, and this one is apparently super long,
Yeah, this one was longer, it looked like.
Okay.
So I don't know how long it is, but...
Right, we're about to go, long dick style on this. And we did our intro from the save screen because it was going to pump us right into it, starting like this. So, sorry you had to stare at a save screen for a minute.
Whatever.
You'll get the fuck over it, Garrison. You're a cool guy. I believe in you. Oh, yeah? 2 people committing an identical murder in 2 different buildings at the same time across the city? Oh shit, what the fuck? It's that policeman doll! Alright, let's see if I can slip into this voice after talking throughout
slip
all
into something a little more gravelly.
We just recorded like 3 episodes of Ukulele, and I had to talk
maybe
all
2.5.
that. Yeah, so it's hard to slip into a voice after just doing normal talking for so long. It's weird. But anyways, so let's see if this is gonna suck so hard. I'm so sorry. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office.
Yeah, Maya left the office.
2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up.
You should have seen the gams on this dame as she walked in the office.
Her legs went all the way up to her ass.
Yeah, that's how legs work.
Which is a real saying in the South, and I love it so much.
He's got feet down below his knees. That's how it works.
Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work.
There you are, finally. Where have you been?
Who the fuck is this?
Well,
I like her.
I like her. She's got flair.
I like the bow.
My sister's trial is tomorrow.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey.
I never thought Phoenix would be confused for Mia.
Well, same thing. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you?
I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here.
She no longer works here? On Earth? So you are the coffee boy? She kind of looks like a Fey.
Yeah, she does.
She's got like the same hair and face.
Yeah, but that could just also be generic anime girl style.
True.
Like, for Ranma Half and Inuyasha, all the faces are the same.
Oh, sure.
Right? Only the hair changes a little. And that's the main difference, because that's that person's artistic style.
Right.
So,
but you could tell that they were trying to kind of go for a Maya-esque
yeah, I think so.
character.
I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney.
Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? There you go, Garrison. The Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case?
Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered.
Well, it kind of was, because it was both cases at once, and one of them had a dead Edgeworth in it,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
Yeah, alright.
That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now.
Gotta hire Piccolo to be a defense attorney.
What?
You've seen those sexual lobster DBZ videos, right?
No.
Oh, we'll have to watch those.
Okay.
You'll enjoy them. They're good.
What the fuck? Okay.
You are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney?
Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try somewhere else. Or elsewhere. Sorry.
Please, I'm out of time.
But
Please, you have to help. It's my sister.
Maya, could it be?
I'm surprised that they would stay in the same office where she was murdered, right there.
Look, man. Rent's expensive. You
Moving
don't want to move.
sucks.
Right? You clean the carpet, you pour a little bleach on it, and you move on.
Put a cone there so nobody walks on where she died.
Yeah. Okay. I'll hear you out.
Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. The one M is throwing me off here.
Yeah,
I would assume it's Emma.
Let's go with Emma.
Okay. Rather than Ema.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure the pronunciation is wrong, and someone's gonna pop up and be like, actually, it's pronounced Aerith, and I'm gonna be like, hey, here's an idea. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, Sephiroth gonna roll up. Sephiroth here, played by Edgeworth.
I could see it, and we're the spiky-haired counter
Can we mod FF7?
to have
Edgeworth be Sephiroth?
and Phoenix Wright be Cloud.
Yes. And Mia is Eris.
Yeah. I kind of like this plan.
Maya is Tifa.
Barrett can be Detective Gumshoe.
Fine. Who else is there?
Vincent, you got Yuffie, you got Sid. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know those characters. So, anyway, let's continue.
Anyways, scientific investigator. So, what's your deal? Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator?
CSI is really big right now. Yes, that's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy. Or maybe just young.
Young? I'll be 16 years old this year.
Oh, I see. Wait! Only 16! Too old! Sorry.
I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age, no less.
So what exactly is your current position then?
Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age, no less.
Great. Another future professional in training.
I like her.
Yes. So, what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow.
My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't.
Right. Everybody knows that women use forks.
Poison.
And poison, if you read a whole bunch of Agatha Christie.
Oh, it's poison. That's a woman's weapon.
Look, let's be real. Murder does not have a gender bias.
Yes.
Okay? Everybody can murder with whatever they want. It's fine.
Right.
What an odd thing to just say. I'm
It's
happy.
2019. Murder whoever you want.
Right. We're millennials now. It's fine. We probably want it.
Yeah, eat ass, murder whoever. That's what millennials are
Can
about.
that be the name of the episode title?
Sure.
Eat ass, murder whoever.
Yeah, okay, fine.
I love this game. So, it's a murder case.
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
And there's a witness.
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
Right. I suppose I will, even though I'm not taking any more cases.
I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but...
That's interesting. How would she know Mia? So, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then?
Excuse me, princess. I'm not a child. Oh, no, we found Lysithia. I'll have you know.
Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one.
I believe investigation should be done scientifically. Don't you?
Oh, we're gonna have to rely on the spirit medium in this, aren't we? And she's gonna have a conflict of interest, and it's gonna be this whole big fucking thing. Alright. Yeah, sure can't fault her for lack of enthusiasm.
If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister?
I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Alright, in relation to Mia.
My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school.
So, they went to the same school, huh?
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia's a woman.
Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close.
Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. She stabs me. It's rude.
Hey! I know a thing or two about that.
It's my kind of woman.
Yeah. Only fall asleep next to a woman you're afraid to wake up to. It's great.
Bobby's got some weird shit.
I do. Look, I got problems. That's okay. We've discussed them on the channel. I think we've discussed them on this this game.
This very episode.
Yeah, not this episode. On this game.
Yeah,
so
that
if you've
sounds
watched
likely.
it, you know I'm into the weird shit.
Yeah, we both like April May. It's fine.
Yeah, but pretty much, if I fall asleep next to a woman, I want to be slightly afraid that I'm not gonna wake up.
Right.
So that's fun.
But she's my only family.
Your only family. What about your parents?
I threw them in the trash. They died in a car accident when I was little.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got the ashes and I put them in the trash.
Just all that parrot. Fuck!
Hey, here's my attorney's badge.
Oh, yeah, alright. See this? It's my attorney's badge.
It's Edgeworth's puckered asshole. Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before.
You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine.
Take a screenshot,
Believe me.
please.
Oh, yes. Okay, where's the... There we go.
Excellent. Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit.
She analyzed it. Scientifically.
There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'd give you $50 for it.
No. Sorry, but it's not for sale. Yet. Okay, so we need to go to the detention center. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived.
Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors.
Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister.
No excuses. Or did you not want a raise this year,
Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? What the fuck? Who is this bitch? Oh shit.
Hi, Lana.
Lana.
Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. But look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Oh shit. Hey! How do you know me?
Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit.
I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do?
My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. Prostitutor.
You're a prostituter! You're a prosecutor. Oh shit.
Lana.
Two sisters. One a lawyer. Can this be a coincidence? Emma. Lana. I mean, they're just like...
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
Okay. So, I'm gonna examine. There's nothing really here. It's the same stuff as usual. I'm not worried. Hey! Take a look at this badge.
Your badge looks new.
I polish it daily.
In a few years, the gold plating will flake off. Then we'll see the real you.
Gah! Whatever happened to innocent small talk?
Give it 3 years, etc.
Yeah. Anyways.
There's something you should know from the start.
Which is?
The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime.
Huh?
I've dealt with that before. But wait, but the suspect is... Me, I did it. Well, Mr. Wright?
Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened?
The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m.
That's quite specific.
It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it?
The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prostitutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. Is it? Is it classy? I feel kind of weird having read that line. I mean, it turns me on.
Yes,
to be
of course.
sure. But
Just
I know
to be locked in the trunk.
I know I have problems. If I go see a shrink, they're just going to charge me all the money to try and fix me.
I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were.
Well, that's just great. But you look more of a redneck, if you don't mind me saying.
Oh. That's just a scarf. You fucking idiot. These aren't my actual shoulders, either.
Look, lady, I only know 2 things. It's eating ass and killing people. So don't judge me if I get this wrong.
I'm a millennial.
You trying to do this voice as Nick Cage is just super weird.
It's not me trying to do it as Nick Cage.
That would be more like this.
Oh, yeah?
So who was the victim?
That would get old so fast.
It would.
Holy shit.
I'm surprised this hasn't already gotten old and you're like, no, change the voice.
That's great.
Anyways. So, who was the victim?
An investigator with the police department.
Was it fucking Edgeworth?
I suppose the correct term is detective.
Bitch, did you kill Gumshoe? Because we're gonna have
Fucking
problems.
better not. We're gonna throw hands.
A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach.
By you.
Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal.
I see.
Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you?
Uh-oh.
It means I'm free. What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean?
Well, it means...
The police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so.
This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty I mean, she's a prosecutor, so usually those people are on the police side more than defense attorneys. Though...
Yeah, but nobody likes a traitor.
Yeah... Still. You're more willing to give a little bit of wiggle room of doubt that they're not a traitor before making that judgment. If it was a defense attorney doing it, it'd be like, oh yeah, fucking, just electric chair right now.
Yes, electric chair.
Yeah. I assume that's how you kill people in Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, with the electric chair.
Probably not.
Firing squad?
It's probably the needle.
Public hanging.
No, probably not.
Well, what's even the point? Anyways, so you're the chief prosecutor. How would I not know that as a defense attorney?
He didn't know Von Karma either. He pretty much only knows Edgeworth and
Squirrely dude.
Mr. Payne.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prostituters in this district. I make sure the prostituters have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell.
That's an awfully large nutshell.
Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prostituter, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
In fact, it seems impossible. You wouldn't.
Hey, what a surprise. It's like we fucking wrote this game.
What happened to her hand?
Oh, hello.
Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself into pieces. This is my last resort. When I stabbed him, I mean.
No, I like the last resort bit.
All of the above.
Yeah.
Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. I held the blade by the blade and stabbed the motherfucker.
Wow. Okay. Don't get me wrong. There are certain HEMA tactics to where you do grab onto the blade to shorthand it.
Yeah.
But you monkey paw it.
I used a double-edged sword that people are always talking about. I like my things double-ended, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yes.
Swords are no exception.
Okay. Anyways. But yeah, you sort of monkey paw the blade, and then you use it to get in really close. And Skologram has actually done a lot of videos on it. And you can get it done without cutting yourself. It's kind of cool.
I see.
This girl...
Like walking on nails or something?
Kind of. It doesn't matter how sharp the knife is, realistically. You can, tap it, and nothing's gonna happen. It's the slicing motion that really cuts. Yeah, so you hold it, you monkey paw it, and then doing it, you're not slicing into your hand, it's just...
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah. It makes sense once you have it kind of explained to you, but if somebody just says, yeah, you just grab the blade and stab them, you're like, fucking no. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her?
Emma told you that too, did she?
It's kind of hard to forget when somebody says, hey, my older sister was above your boss in school. Right? Just right on top of her.
Yeah. Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia.
Thanks. I take pride in my dick. Hey!
I take pride in my dick. It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students.
Different?
She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me.
Same.
Oh my.
Excuse me.
Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. And a top.
I believe
was
it.
the best there was.
Oh, I was hoping for the other thing.
I'm a little disappointed.
I'm a little disappointed.
I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
I'm just gonna keep saying whenever you do your, Nick Cage impression, I'm just gonna say it in my voice.
Yeah.
So that way you can hear the difference
Yeah.
in the recording.
It's the same. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I sound. You tell our voices you want ice cream cone. They both say yes. I got there eventually.
Anyways, it sounds a bit different when Emma says it.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Excuse me?
as you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None.
You haven't seen my previous cases. Every single one of them has admitted their guilt.
But Lana,
Ellipsis.
why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. Oh. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? You don't know me. If
Yep.
I lose you, I'll be all alone.
You got a bit of your Lotto voice in there with the "If I Lose You." You got a little bit of that southern flair in there, real quick. I liked it a lot.
I hate you, Lana. Let a bitch. Mr. Wright,
Yes,
I believe our discussion here is ended.
I disagree.
The rest, I leave to you.
You mean you're requesting my services as your defense?
Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over.
Not even close. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime. Yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm going to find out what.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister, she's not always like that, you know.
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. And also, I don't want to. I like her this way. What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe well, maybe not.
That was an excellent delivery. High five on that one. That was nice. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Okay. Should we call it here?
I think we should. I think it's been a productive thing. Back up to number 1. There we go. Alright.
Yes.
So, yeah. I think it's been a good first episode into this new thing.
I'm kind of digging it so far.
Yeah.
So it's good.
I
like her random flasks of mystery goo.
Right?
I'd like to know what's in there.
Her little meme face pins of just, oh,
yes.
It looks like 2 blue
I like
ones
the
are
blue
cute.
ones the best.
Yeah.
So, good times.
Yeah, I just like her design. I
Yeah.
like it a lot.
Good shit. I like her bow tie.
Yes. And I like Lana.
Llama.
I'm hoping that she yells at us a lot. Anyways,
Anyway.
moving on to the shoutouts.
Cool. So I'm going to do a shout out to a series of videos on YouTube on the Anime Impulse channel. And it's called Sneaky Eating with the Fire Emblem Three Houses voice actors. It's so there's actually also a bowling one I haven't watched yet, where they're all bowling together. But specifically, I'm doing a shout out to the Sneaky Eating one. There's 2 of them. There's a casual mode one and a maddening mode one.
Yes.
And it's just got a bunch of the voice actors. So Violet's voice actress is standing at the front of the class being the teacher.
And they are in the tiniest classroom.
Yes. I think it also just seems small because they're all crammed in the corner so that all the equipment can be in there.
Oh, okay, probably.
But so it's got the voice actors for, let's see, Dorothea and Shamira's one. That's Allegra Clark.
Yeah.
It's also got
Petra's voice actor.
Petra's, Flane's, Sedith's,
Claude's, Dimitri's, Ferdinand's, Ignat's.
And one more, right? There's 9 of them?
No, I think it's only 8 because it's 2 teams of 3 and 1 team of 2.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So it's all of those guys. And they're all trying to sneakily eat without Byleth's voice actor catching them.
Yes.
So she's asking them like random trivia questions about the game, or just, I guess, just the situation. Because one of the questions was, what is Dimitri's canon wife in the game? And Chris Hackney was just like, oh, it's Byleth. And she's like, no, it's Erica Lindbeck.
Right, which is the correct answer.
Which is the correct answer. It's pretty great. So I actually really enjoyed those. I'm looking forward to watching the bowling one, too, because I like bowling.
Yes.
So it's a good one. If you like Fire Emblem, I'd absolutely recommend checking out those videos. They're pretty funny. And the memes that have come from them have been great. Because people are just redrawing the scene, but with the characters. So, like, there's a part where it's just like, oh, Allegra's hiding something in her shirt. And she looks down her shirt and it's like, there's nothing in there but titty. And the reason I watch these videos is because I saw a picture of Dorothea doing that. And I'm just like, that's great.
Nice.
But yes, check it out.
Nice. Alright, so my shout out is going to go towards Phicen models. Phicen. And there's a couple of other brands that do the same thing now, but this is the one that got popular doing it. And what they are 1/6 scale models of people for things like action figures and stuff like that. So you would buy these, you dress them up, and you can pose them and all that stuff for the more serious action figure collector. I discovered these because my dad reached out and he's like, hey, I'm looking for more of the artist drawing models. Mm-hmm. Because the little like wooden mannequins aren't doing it anymore. He needs something more detailed for some of the weird poses that he's trying to get the muscle tones right.
Right.
And he was looking at them, and you get like Body-kun and Body-chan, which are about $50-$60. And those are the ones that most people upgrade to, and then they stop there, but they weren't capable of doing what he wanted, and they are small. They're only like 5.5-6 inches. Which, you know, if you're paying that much for something, it better be more than 6 inches. That's what my mom told him. That's the actual joke that he made. We're sticking with it.
I like it.
So then I was helping him do some research. We found a couple of other options. There's like a 1,000 toys one that cost $170, and it's pretty detailed, but it still doesn't do a lot of what he wanted, and it's still small and doesn't have all the options. And then from there, it skyrockets. It gets like, oh yeah, 500 super anatomically correct models that still look just fucking weird, and some of the proportions are off. Searching around, none of the sites that were listing drawing mannequins listed Phicen models. I found them by mistake while looking at action figures because he has a 62 points of articulation Spider-Man. It's like 18 inches that came out with the Spider-Man 2 movie. Mm-hmm. So I was looking for something more along that lines, thinking they must have done other models like that. That couldn't have been the only one. Turns out it was the only one that I could find. But these popped up, and holy crap, they're 12 inches long. They have the rubber on them with the muscle tones on them. And it's like banding inside the muscle tone, so when you move the arm, the muscle moves kind of with it. Mm-hmm. Not super detailed, but enough that you can get the idea of what's supposed to happen. They bend all of which way, mostly realistically, which is pretty cool. They're only about $100, and that's if you get the head with them. Because they come with the head separately. You can get a whole bunch of different heads, and one looks just like Jason Statham, for example.
Okay.
Right? They get really detailed. But it's the size that he was looking for. It has all the features that we was looking for. Like, you could shrug the shoulders in it. And that was a hard-to-find feature. Because that's a hard thing to incorporate on an action figure doll mannequin.
Right.
They can do it. It's fucking great. I love these things. There's tons of reviews online. The rubber lasts apparently a very long time. It can take a small set if you keep it in the same pose forever. But he's not planning on doing that. So whatevs. I think they're really cool. I think it's going to fill a lot of niche things that people aren't promoting as filling that void. So if you're an artist drawing type and you need a certain model, and you're not really into the 3D models that they have online because the lighting never seems to be right on those for me, check out Phicen models, and they're knockoff brands. I think it's going to fill a niche market.
That's
so it's something that our Polish friend might be into too.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Be into that. Those kinds of little models are what Sakurai uses to design movesets too.
Oh, okay.
For new characters. I think he just uses the wooden ones, but
Yeah.
Like he gets it exactly the way that he wants it to look, and he takes a picture and he's like, all right, recreate this with this character model,
Yeah.
pretty much. And so that's how he does those, and it sounds painstaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be unfortunate.
Yeah. So there's that, but it's fun. But yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you next time.
Thank you so much, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.